Hey guys, I'm Jody, and I'm excited because we're going to talk about my wish list games. It's a holiday season. Why not talk about what's on my wish list? And I happen to have a pretty long list. I have a note on my phone where I have this ongoing list where if I find a game I'm interested in or one I know I want to get, I throw it on the list. So it's actually quite long, and it's been long for years. But we're only going to do the top 20. I figured let's just pare it down to the top 20 that are kind of on my list. So these games are not so much games that are going to be coming out and going to be released soon, because I have a lot on my list that fit that category. But I try to pick the ones that have already been released, and people already have the games. So this is going to be games 20 through 11. So let's just get right into it. Let's get going. So let me pull things on over here. Let me shrink me. And all right. So my number 20 pick. Don't know how to say this one. It is Praga, Caput, Regni. Sure. Let's say that. Wealthy citizens of medieval Prague organize building projects to gain king's favor. Now, this is Vladimir Suchy, and his games I have loved. So, for instance, let's see, the two that I played that I absolutely love are Underwater Cities and Pulsar 2849. I have both of those. Love those games. So, I really, really want to play this one. You know what? Honestly, guys, I forgot about this one that I think is just released. Is it available at this point? Messina 1347. I know I've seen some people play it, but I'm not sure if that was just the convention release, or if it's actually, if I could buy it. I'm not sure. So maybe I should have looked at that, because I know I want to play that one too. But for this list, let's just stick with this one here. So this is city building, medieval. Has hexagon grid, area majority. Let's see what else we got going on here. Tile placement, variable setup. Guys, I've been loving the stuff that he's been putting out. I think he has his own, goes through Delicious Games, and then Rio Grande Games kind of does a lot of that stuff as well. Let's pull up a couple pictures. This looked really interesting to me. I'm a sucker for the way things look and the cool components. This thing looks cool. It's like this little tiered thing you got going on there. I don't know all the specifics of the game. You already have this wheel as well. Let's see if I can make this bigger. There we go. Yeah, I mean, this just looks so interesting to me, and I've heard great things about it. A lot of people have enjoyed it. I like his design, so I definitely want to try this. This is definitely on my wish list. One day I shall do this. Yeah, here you go, the construction for that, those tiers there. There you go. Nice big board. It just calls me. I want to play this one. Yep. All right, guys. So that is my number 20. All right, let's do number 19, which is Atlantis Rising 2nd Edition. Now, definitely, the looks of this game definitely draws me in. It's Elf Creek Games. Their stuff is always gorgeous. I hear the 2nd edition is where it's at. Let's pull up some pictures of this. A cooperative game. I really want to try this. It looks awesome. And let's see there. Yeah, there we go. Guys, I just want to try this so badly. I think it's going to be fun. I've heard great things. Like I said, I've heard great things about this game. And it's cooperative. We have some cooperative games, but I wouldn't mind having a few more different kinds of cooperative games to try. So I think, let's go back here. So Atlantis is sinking. Can you work together to build your escape before it's lost? Yes, like I said, it's cooperative. You got some dice rolling, push your luck, variable player powers, worker placement. I like all those things. I'm finding more and more that I enjoy some games with push your luck. It's just fun, lighthearted stuff. I've really been enjoying that. So this is definitely one I would like to try. Let me know if you guys have tried this one or the first edition. I don't really know the differences. I hadn't really looked into it. I just heard that the second edition is where it's at. Let me know if you guys have played both of them and what the difference is. I'm curious. So I think Justin would possibly have fun playing this one as well. Seems like on the lighter end, 2.4 out of 5. Cooperative game, looks gorgeous. I mean, the art, you have Vincent Detrate there, and Elf Creek Games is the publisher. I think it's just gonna be a great experience. I think our friends would have fun playing this. So that is why it is my number 19. Okay. All right, guys. So my number 18 is Potion Explosion. Now, I don't really know a whole lot about this game other than, guys, I don't know what my issue is, but I love marbles. So any games that have marbles in it, I'm very intrigued. I want to try it. And this one looks really, really cool. I'm totally down for trying this out. I guess, let's see, do the marbles like roll down? Let's see, let's look at some pictures here. It's just assembly. Where's yeah, I like marbles. Let's find, that's kind of what we already looked at. Where's like the actual, okay, here we go. So I guess you're putting marbles on these different jars, making different potions. Man, I really like that. So I have played, I think it's The Alchemist and Merchant's Cove, and that's the marble driven one. And I really like that one. It's just fun seeing the marbles roll down the decanter and having to, do different things with it. So I think I'm gonna like this. It's a light game. Might be one that's fun to just pull out. Maybe a little more filler. How long is this? 45 minutes? Sorry guys, allergies. Yeah, so I think this is gonna be a fun one. Family game. Just one to pull out that might be quick, maybe more of a fillerish game that can be fun with marbles. Let's see, so pattern recognition. I love patterns and set collection. So not so much into Take That. I'm curious how Take That is involved with this game, but I still want to try it. So, but yeah, pattern recognition and set collection, definitely things I really enjoy. Marbles. So this is one I definitely want to try. And I know there are tons of expansions, I believe, for this game. Haven't looked into any of them. Let me know if you guys have tried any of those expansions. Let me know if you like some, don't like some of them. I'm curious. But that is, what is that? My number 18, I think it was. My list is on my phone, and my phone just, number 18. All right. Let's move on to my number 17, which is a 2-player game, Watergate. This is high up on my list because if it was just me, this probably a little bit lower on my list, but this is higher on my list because I'm pretty sure Justin would have fun playing this with me. We both like these 2-player games with like war themes or maybe some politics, which is about the American political scandal here. But and has basically says in a tug of war for evidence. That just sounds like one that we probably would like. We've enjoyed these 2-player tug of war types of games. I think we're both gonna like this. Let's pull up some pictures here. So I'm guessing, okay, maybe one player is red, one player is white, and you're trying to get to the other end. I honestly don't know. I haven't looked too much into the rules, but I mean, if they say tug of war, that kind of maybe looks like that. Let's see here. Yeah, so I mean, small box. I've seen it whenever I've gone into Books A Million. Have almost left with it a couple times. Actually, last time I was in Books A Million, I had that in my hand, Watergate, and I had Unmatched Jurassic Park in my hand. And I was like, what do I do? I only wanted to get one. I mean, I wanted both, but I was like, I probably should only get one. So I ended up doing the Unmatched one, Jurassic Park. But Watergate is high up on my list, so I might swing by Books A Million and just go snag a copy sometime. But I think that would be a fun one for both Justin and I to play. Let's see, any more pictures? Let's see here. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, it's a 2-player game on the lighter end, so that works for Justin as well. He doesn't like the big, heavy, complex games. Shortish playing time. Let's see here. Hand management. Some take that, which I probably would expect in a tug of war type of game. Yeah, card game, political. Definitely one I want to try. Yep. All right. So that is number. My phone keeps going out. I should write this down on a piece of paper here. All right. So that's my number 17. Number 16 is several years ago this game came out, but it's been on my eye for a while. It is the Manhattan Project Energy Empire. Build power plants, not bombs, in this standalone sequel to the Manhattan Project. So I haven't looked much into the original Manhattan Project, mainly because I've heard many people say that this is the game. Like this, they like this version. So this is one I've been looking into, and definitely intrigued because I think it's worker placement. Where we go here? Let's see here. Yeah, worker placement, variable player powers, dice rolling, die icon resolution. It's civilization, dice, economic, environmental. Yeah, this is just one that has been calling me, and I'm definitely interested to try. Let's pull up a couple pictures here. Okay, let's expand this out here. So it looks like some of the cards or tiles maybe, and the components. So these look really cool, like these little barrels or garbage cans or something, and like these steel planks, or I don't know exactly what the resources are, but they look cool. The dice, I love me some dice. It just looks cool. I'm really excited to try this. Hopefully soon. Yeah, I mean, worker placement dice. Oh, those look like tokens in the Dice Command, the game that we just got. Anyway, sorry, sidetracked. Yeah, so this is definitely one on my list for sure. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, which is Rajas of the Ganges. Manage your dice to build profitable markets and grand monuments in historic India. Middleweight, not super heavy. I mean, it's almost a 3 out of 5, but so a lighter end. So this one has got my attention because once again, it has some dice in it. I love dice, but I love worker placement as well. So it's worker placement, some tile placement, dice rolling, connections, network and route building. So it's a dice economic territory building game. This just screams me, and I love the way it looks. Let's see if I can find a couple good pictures. Here we go. This is a decent picture. Vibrant colors. The board looks cool. I love the dice. It's just, and I've heard great things about it. Yeah. Oh man, guys, I really need to get this game. I love building these little networks here. Oh my gosh. The more and more I look at it, I'm just like, I need to get this game. I know I will like this game. Like, I am not sure. I know. I just know. I mean, translucent dice. Oh, that's cool. You see that little elephant there? All right, I should probably stop looking at pictures. It's making me want to go buy it right now. Yeah, so you're racing against each other in support of the empire by developing their estates into wealthy and magnificent provinces. You have to use your dice wisely and carefully plot where to place your workers. Yeah, guys, this is one definitely for me. I definitely want to try this one. I wonder if I could get Justin to play this. Maybe. All right, so that is my number 15. Moving on to number 14, which this number 14 has kind of been like on and off my list because I haven't been sure, but then I'm like, I look into it more, I'm like, ooh, I probably will, but I'm like, am I gonna like the, I don't like games that have a lot of horror looking things or really kind of grotesque looking things. I thought maybe this game had it, but when I was looking at some of the pictures, it didn't look so bad. So I think I might want to try this one, and that is Vindication. Reclaim your honor by defeating monsters and gaining heroic attributes. Orange Nebula. And I've heard some great things about this game. It looks awesome. The games at Orange Nebula has been, I think, was this their first one? I know what did they do? Unsettled, I think it was. They just have high quality production. Let's just look at a couple pictures here. I love the way it looks. I'm intrigued by it. Let's see. Are there any? There we go. Here's some pictures here. So it looks like there's tiles out there. There we go. That just has me intrigued, guys. I'm really intrigued to try this. I'm not big into like a lot of monsters, but it's just, if it's just basic looking monsters, you know, I that's fine. But if it starts getting grotesque, or I don't like all that Cthulhu stuff, and then I'm not interested. But I was, well, I kind of looked a little funky. But all right, let's look more about the game here. So area majority, dice rolling, modular board, variable phase order. It's a fantasy. I'm curious to try this. I mean, everything I've looked into it recently, the more and more I've looked into it, I'm like, you know what? I really want to try this game. I want to give this a try. Let's see. Perform 3 actions each turn. Travel to a new location. Interact with a map tile. 72 unique card abilities. So, yeah, high replayability. I definitely would like to try this one. Yeah, okay. All right, moving on. So that is Vindication. Okay, let's go on to a smaller game, I believe, and that is Fleet the Dice game. It's been on my list for a while. I've seen many people, you know, post about it on Instagram or talk about or do on their lists. I just have been intrigued by this, and I hear it's a nice, maybe a little more crunchy, not super light of a roll and write. And I just been really wanting to try this. So you're deploying your fleet of fishing boats while developing your bustling harbor. So it's a not too heavy. Let's see here. Let's look at. Okay, so obviously dice rolling. It's a roll and write. Let's see here. We've got. There's not really much to go over there. So it's a roll and write dice game. Over 10 rounds, with each round having 2 phases, the boat phase and the town phase. Let's look at some of the pictures of this game. I don't know exactly what makes it, why people have liked this game, but all I know is I've heard a lot of people talking about this game where I just really want to try it. I mean, it looks cool. It looks like something I would like. Just looking at. I like a lot going on, apparently, because I really like Hadrian's Wall. I don't know if you guys have tried that one yet. It's more of like a flip and write kind of, but the 2 sheets of paper you have are just overwhelming with the information. But I don't mind it. I really enjoyed it. So this has a little bit more on it, and it's calling me. Like I really want to try this game. So that is Fleet the Dice game. Let me know if you guys have tried this one and if you like it or not. I'm curious. All right, so moving on, we've got 2 more. So this next one of the main reasons why I want to get this game is because it has marbles, guys. So my number 12 is a newer release, came out this year by 25th Century Games, and it is On the Rocks, a marble drafting cocktail recipe fulfillment game. So we don't really drink really at all, but I really love the way this game looks. I am so intrigued. Well, that's not actual. Let's find a picture of someone actually playing it. Let's see. Let's find. Is this one here? So the boards are somewhat dual layered here, and you got different drinks here. My friend's favorite drink happens to be the old fashioned, so I might have to get this game for her. So I love dual layered boards, but I guess you're just making different drinks with the marbles. I'm trying to find a picture of the marbles that because the marbles that I saw were not these solid looking marbles. They were a little more. Is this one? Yeah. So look right here. They actually remind me of the marbles in Merchant's Cove for the Alchemist. I don't know if this is more of the maybe a deluxe version or something, and the base one has solid marbles. I'm not sure. All I know is I love these, and I definitely want to try this. I mean, guys, look, it has these little lemons. That is just so cool. So let's go back to the main page here. So, as you can probably tell, there's some set collection, probably with how you're making the drinks, card drafting, dice rolling, some push your luck. Obviously, a dice game. This I feel like I would really enjoy this game, and it's light. It's a slight, shorter-ish game that would probably be good just to pull out, and if we didn't want to think too much about a game, I think this would be the one. I really want to try this one. So you're selecting 3 or 4 cocktail recipes to prepare and serve in each of the 3 rounds. Roll the dice to draft your ingredient marbles from the shaker bag. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so this is definitely high up on my list. I'm just... Honestly, guys, one of the main reasons why I'm this intrigued with this game is I really want to try it with the marbles. I need more marble games. I love marbles. So that is on the rocks. Probably talked enough about that one. All right, last one, my number 11, is also high up on the list because it's another one I think Justin and I would enjoy playing together. And that is Blitzkrieg. All right, so World War II in 20 minutes. I've heard good things about this game, guys. So it is one to try for us. 2-player game. Well, I guess 1 to 2. But I wouldn't play it solo if there's a solo mode, probably. Lighter end, shorter game. I mean, that all screams Justin. And it's, for some reason we really like these war themes. And I've heard people say, so I have not played Twilight Struggle, but I've heard people say that this is like a smaller 2-player Twilight Struggle-ish game. But I couldn't tell you because I haven't played either. But that's just what I've heard. But it definitely looks like something, well, that's not English, but let's see, is there another picture here? Well, it looks like something that Justin and I would play, and I've heard great things about it. Here we go. So I just need to try it. Oh, wait, is that an expansion? Ooh, is there an expansion? Does it come in the base game? I don't know. Let me know, guys. I'm not sure. Yeah, so obviously World War II theme, deck, bag, pool building, hand management, some area majority. This is just the perfect war game for non-war gamers. Yeah, it's like I said, Justin and I are not huge into these big war games. We like lighter stuff. Memoir 44, Dual Powers, Revolution 1917, some of those lighter war games. So I think this is going to be... Oh, I just saw this. Includes solo mode by David Tercey. Interesting. Well, yeah, so that's my number 11. I think Justin there's a high probability he would like this one as well. Okay, guys, so that is 20 through 11. So let me know in the comments below which of those you find most intriguing, or which one you would have picked out of those lists of games. And let me know what you think. Were these some good selections, some not good selections? So like I said, this is on my wish list, so I haven't played any of these. I want to. So let me know if y'all have played any of these games and if they're any good. So yeah, guys, that wraps up top 20. So 20 through 11 top games on my wish list, which is a long wish list. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. If you're new here, it'd be great if you wanted to help us out and click that subscribe button and like this video. We'd really appreciate it. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching and happy gaming.